car's got one touch-up windows that only work when it's on, strangely enough. Remember the olden days when Windows worked all the time? Remember that? How are you being nice?
Turning up
don't turn it down. What are you doing?
No, I'm doing it to 72. It'll be okay. Just gonna be loud for a second, then it'll get quieter.
But our poor people.
I'm hot.
Look, it's Chuck. We know that guy. He works with us. He's over. Waving to the camera. There you go. That's Chuck. Hey, Chuck. How you doing? Hey, say hi to everybody, Chuck. It's you two.
Where? Oh, hi. Oh, I ruined my button.
That's way better than I thought it would turn out. Thank you, Chuck. Chuck is our comedic relief. When Mark finally gets fed up.
Fully ripped his button.
When Mark finally gets fed up with this, maybe I'll do this with Chuck. Because turns out he's kind of funny.
It is kind of funny.
And tall.
Yeah, why do we keep calling, or why are we hiring tall people?
I don't know. We've got so many people over 6'5", it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
But nobody cares about that. They all want to hear, actually a lot of people care about that. They all want to hear about the 2015
every woman at a bar cares about that. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, they look right over your head, Chuck, huh?
Yeah, they don't even see me because they see the guy behind me standing up. It's because they see his full face.
It's because they can see your bald spot.
Bald spot? Where
what do you think?
I just have a receded hairline. Receded. It's not receding.
I don't have a bald spot either. The whole thing's a bald spot. Yeah. What are you looking at? What do you have a bald spot? Where's my bald spot?
You don't have a bald spot?
No, no bald spot.
Not one. I'm
so,
tired today.
Let's talk about the 2015 Edge.
So 2015 Edge, redesigned. They have EcoBoost and all-wheel drive now. You used to get the 2-liter and just the front-wheel drive applications. Now you can get them in all-wheel drive, which is crazy. You know what that does?
It makes it faster.
Altitude.
And more economical.
Altitude out here. It makes the in-town driving on the EcoBoost the highway driving in the 3.5.
What?
Isn't that crazy?
What? Are you out of your? I've never heard that stat before.
This guy's
That's
rated.
Outrageous.
The 3.5 is rated at 17 and 25, and the EcoBoost is 20 and 28. Both in all-wheel drive.
Unbelievable.
And you don't have the loss in the 3.5 or in the EcoBoost that you do in the 3.5.
Literally haven't heard that stat.
20 MPGs. You heard it like 3 times because I did the math in my head.
I know that was funny. You did.
20 MPGs in town.
No.
On the EcoBoost, 20 MPGs on the highway in the 3.5. Should the math work out the way that it's supposed to?
So what you're saying is, our mileage in this car is not going to be as good as we want it to be because it's the 3.5.
Well, it's altitude. Yeah, it's elevation. You have the loss in it.
We're not in the EcoBoost.
No, we're not. It's the 3.5. I'm confusing.
No, you're right. It's 3.5. Yeah. What else we got about this? You said
a lot more tech stuff now. So now we have air-cooled seats in the Edge. We didn't have air-cooled seats. We have
your butt cold?
The camera buttons. Yes.
My butt's cold.
It's very cold.
Yep.
We have two-way page on the remote. That's new. You've always had remote start with push buttons as an option for the Edges, but now you have the two-way page remote.
Camera only works when you're going slow.
Camera only works when you're going slow. Parallel park assist on these guys. Paddle shifters again. You have
3.5.
The Sport has the big 2.7 EcoBoost in it, which is a hot rod.
What does that make for horses?
A lot.
Bump.
You have, I think it's 315. I don't know. I'd have to pull that up. I don't know. I'd have to pull that up.
That's more horse than the Pony Express had.
Yep. Which we sold a Sport over the weekend. That was really good looking. I thought we were going to drive that one, but it went away too quick. Then you have still the My4 Touch. This is going to have the Sync 3 application on it, because now you don't have Sync by Microsoft anymore. You have just Sync, and then as soon as the Sync 3 software from BlackBerry gets released, we'll update all of our systems.
But it's not. That's not. I don't believe that's
not active
retroactive
right now.
though.
Yes, it is. On all the cars that are being built now,
really?
I can put these screens on it as soon as the update comes out. The new Mustang, the new trucks, these, you can tell the screen's difference. It's going to be, I don't know if it's going to be hardware or software, but all these cars will be updatable with the Sync 3 program.
All right.
You can tell that actually the screen's a little bit different. The feel of it is. It feels different than the trucks. No, it's different.
Same screen.
It's not your 3-year-old Lincoln that you need to update.
You can feel the give in it. It's the same screen. Oh, I turned the radio on. Sorry, guys.
What are you doing?
That's what happens when you let me touch things. I break them. I can't have nice things.
What was I going to say? Park assist I went over. Oh, this is the titanium trim level, so kind of what replaced the Limited, if you will, for the old Edge. Still have the SE as an option too, and then still have the Sport obviously as well with the Edge. The Lincoln MKX is right behind it. That's coming out. We should have our first one within 2 months, hopefully sooner. But that'll be based off of this car as well too, like always. So they redesigned both of them this year. The MKX, oddly enough, is a 16. This is a 15, but
it's got a really aggressive hood.
it does, the lines in it. It's kind of like the Mustang.
It's like the Mustang. It goes down the hood right here.
It's like the Mustang.
It's kind of like, you know how sharks, when they swim right under the surface, you can see the water kind of curving over their fin right before it breaks through? It's like a shark is doing that down the front of the car.
Well, this is much more of a masculine, I feel, design for the car, too. A lot more aggressive lines, angles, not as rounded as it was before.
You're saying girls don't like sharks?
I'm not saying that. Don't be sexist.
That's what it feels like you're saying.
It's rude.
Why is it more masculine?
I don't know. Just the aggressive lines on it. Bright ones.
LED?
Huh?
LED?
I don't know. It's off.
What's off?
The headlights are off, so I don't know what they are.
LED lock switch indicators.
Yeah, LED switch indicators. It's all the feel of the car, the new Ford style. I mean, the shifters, the new style, the whole layout of the dashes, the door lock switches, the window controls. They're all the new car and SUV design that they're using.
To the corner?
Yep. Still have the all glass Vista roof as an option. Get that.
That's why it's bright in here. Because we have the microphone attached to the thing, and we can't close the thing because of the thing. But we can also see our other cameras, so that's good. We know if that falls off. Was it corner?
Yep.
Didn't squeak at all.
No. Held it pretty good.
Yeah.
So when your kids are late for practice.
Right. A lot of room in the back.
Yep. A lot of room. Seats 4 or 5 adults very comfortably.
I imagine in the right atmosphere, this would feed 4 or 5 adults as well. I mean, leather's got to be edible.
You can get like the airplane trays to the back of the seats.
I mean, maybe what they tan it with would make you sick. Don't they use the soy-based insulation in this? Like in the doors and stuff? Like use that recycled soy-based insulation? I bet that's fully edible.
Yeah, you just pop the door panels off and get a snack.
You get lost in the mountains, you could probably survive on this car for a good week. I don't know about drinking. I don't know if you want to...
She was checking me out.
Oh, was she? Because she thought you were tall.
Yeah, I know, because I raised
Little
my seat up.
does she know.
Little does she know. I stepped down out of this car.
Fall down out of this car.
Yeah, I kind of do. Can you park next to a curb?
Sure,
So
absolutely. Yeah. No, we've got that big raised one on the one side.
That'll be good. I'll just go up to the window.
Okay, that probably makes sense. I think you could get 4 bodies in here before the cops noticed.
What if you tint the windows?
No, even with the windows untinted, you put the seats down, they'd be low.
Ah, seats fold down flat.
Maybe even 5 or 6. There's speakers in back. Where the speaker? Oh, inflatable belts.
Yeah.
Interesting. Inflatable seat belts.
Techie stuff. Inflatable belts. Another thing we got from Volvo.
That seems odd to me. Is that just
safety? Spans 4 times across their chest.
Doesn't break your ribs.
It's great for kids.
Great for kids.
Seatbelts cut into kids. Airbags don't.
So's Barney. Sophia.
Debatable. Who's Sophia?
A little 2-year-old loves Princess Sophia.
Who's Sophia?
She's a little princess.
Who is she?
She's a little princess, a little Disney princess. Little kid. Her mom married the king, so now she's a princess.
This is just a whole different, not a different spin-off?
Yeah, well, it's not a spin-off. No, it's the original show.
Oh.
But the fun thing about her is she inflates to 4 times her size.
What?
So if there's an accident, it doesn't break your ribs. It's good for kids.
That's pretty smart.
Yeah. She's like a puffer fish that way. Look, kids, Sophia's in trouble. But everybody's okay.
Do they tie a string around her and then have her as a balloon?
She doesn't float.
Oh.
It's not like she fills with helium. Do those float?
Huh?
Are the seatbelts filled with helium?
Probably in water they float.
So if you get in an accident,
Yeah, they fill with
then
water.
you just boom, and then you can float. You'll be okay.
Yeah.
So if you get in an accident with one of those seatbelts, you have to replace it. They can't stuff it back in, right?
No, it's just like an airbag. You can't just stuff the airbag back in. You have to replace the airbag.
You can't stuff the airbag back in?
No!
Huh. So I should probably go to the service department, is what you're saying.
For what?
Get my airbags fixed.
What's wrong with your airbags?
I just stuffed them back in last time.
What did you never got in an accident?
Well, I put like a spring behind it, so it'll pop out again.
You did not.
You don't know.
I do know. You tell me. You call me.
Probably I'd call you, I'd be like, Mark, there was an accident, and I don't know how to get my airbags back in.
I gave you an A on the survey, and you told me that if you need anything,
They're just all over the steering wheel. It looked like Sophia after she's been scared. She deflates.
A little jet taking off.
The jet, I love jets. Your fighter jet or
I went to the air show last weekend.
Yeah.
I invited you. invited you. It wasn't bad. I got in and out fine.
Well, you were the only one.
Probably.
Congratulations.
So I went an hour early, as everybody said I should. I parked in the farthest lot, as everybody said I should, and I walked up. And then I walked out and watched everybody in line waiting. And I got in my truck and waited behind 3 cars, not 300, and left and had a nice day.
I had a neighbor who went on Saturday, and they got to the off-ramp where the auto show or the air show was going to be.
Also dumb because I went around the whole thing and then cut back in. So I saw the line of cars going in to turn right, and I just went right up and turned left and cut all of them.
2.5 hours, they didn't make it from the bottom of the off-ramp to the top.
Yeah. See?
It's a good driving car.
Also not following directions.
Handles well.
Yeah.
Feels solid. All-wheel drive, so, you know, if you're in the snow, you're fine.
Yep. Smart all-wheel drive, you don't ever have any interaction, just like the old edges have been. There's a screen where you can watch how it's working.
The little sill plate lights up.
The little what? The little sill plate? Yeah.
It's green and or blue with that 40.
The ambient lights things. Heated steering wheel as always.
And
but the big thing that I really like, and I have to have all my cars with now, is air-cooled seats.
Oh,
I love air-cooled seats.
My butt is
I can't not have a car with air-cooled seats now.
My butt is very, very happy.
Yeah, let's put this somewhere close, should we?
Put it somewhere close.
Let's put it on the Ford's, the Lincoln side.
Okay.
Right there on the pad.
Okay. How do we get up there?
You back up. You go up here and you just back it in.
You think so?
100%.
Back it up, back it in?
Yep.
Let me begin.
100%.
What's that, Cypress Hill?
We can do it.
No, what's that? Yeah, is that Cypress Hill? Up around. Go. Get down. Cameras. Does this have like surround camera? What does that button do? It has surround sensors because I can see all sorts of good stuff.
Oh yeah, the sensor thing.
Oh my goodness. That is terrifying. It's an off-road car though, isn't it? I have to what now?
Yeah, no, you're fine because it's all-wheel drive. I forgot. It's not rear-wheel drive. Give it gas. It'll complain for a little bit. Yep, it'll complain.
It's complaining a lot. So let's give it a little momentum. How about that?
Well, it'll climb it.
Physics.
I know.
There you go. Yay, physics.
You serious?
I'm serious.
We shouldn't put this in the part.
We shouldn't put this in the fart?
In the part.
Why can't I get up the curb?
Give it gas.
You give it gas. I won't break the wheels.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. No problem. Are the wheels okay?
Yes, they're fine.
So, are you going to be able to get out? How close are we to the...
Oh, I'm way fine.
What's the camera button do? Pushing the camera button. Oh, we can see in front of us.
Camera.
Oh, we can see in front of us and to both sides.
360 view, kind of.
And that one away. 360. How
It's
about...
like pano. It's a pano.
How about like 170?
It's a pano.
Pano. It's like 170. It's not 360. It's not 180. It's like 160, 150 maybe.
And then you have 360 sensors.
I think you need some help with your mathematics.
Put it in reverse again.
Why? Don't touch that.
It's got all the...
I see that. They're not beeping because we're not near anybody.
Yeah. See? Yep. Sensors.
Why would you turn the sensors off?
I don't know why there's a button so easily to turn off the sensors. I want those on all the time.
Yeah, me too.
I think it is 180 is what they advertise. Maybe it's 162 and a quarter.
Now, I'd like to point out that while it didn't just climb right up that curb, it also didn't spin any of the wheels.
No.
So the traction control kicked on. If we turned the traction control off, it would have popped right up. Can you do that in this car?
Yeah, your settings.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to do that. It's difficult.
Yeah, there's no burnout button on these.
All right. Well, thanks for playing, everyone.
Good car.
Good car.
Oh, the liftgate you can set at any height, just like the Escapes too.
Can you kick at it?
No. But you can set it at any height.
All right.
So it's kind of cool. Because it used to just have all one height with the edges. So they changed the things that were outdo. Mainly, big thing is drive of it. EcoBoost and all-wheel drive.
Great.
I'm really impressed out here.
Love it.
Altitude.
Looks good.
Good
Drives
car.
good.
Come drive one if you want. We got them. Finally.
Don't go to the Rocky Mountain Air Show because there's no parking.
Nope. There's one in August right there. You should come see it there and then come here.
All right.